All right, we have a sacrificial temple as part of our defenses. Not a position you like to be in, but here we go on night number 5. Runners and spearmen. It's not the worst. Do I want to be here? If we don't kill the spearmen, this is kind of a dangerous place to be. I was thinking I could come in here, and I think we can get out again. Yeah, we'll do that. That feels pretty good. And then... okay, so let's see. So if we kill this thing... it said 1% opportunism. So now we need to check. If I armor up, I think that will trigger our any latent opportunism. So we ended up with 4 there. We had 1 for this. Then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we would have 6% if the slow trap was hitting for us. The bug with opportunism not always showing up makes it really hard to do science on opportunism, which I don't love. It does make sense that traps don't give sadist procs, how we already think it works, but it's a shame. It is a shame. It is a shame. I should have used that earlier, for sure, but. Blocker's already roasted, so... that was the end of our movement? Alright, I was not paying close enough attention. Uthrid may take a hit here. Imagine if sadism worked globally, not hero-inflicted. As much as that sounds like it would be bonkers and lustrous, I think something like that needs to happen. Because in its current form, it's too damn confusing. All right, the 1 hit point, gotta love it, gotta love it. Right now, it's just too confusing, from my perspective. I think this is the best way to take out these bats. I'm not sure we could have done it without. At least not easily. Let's see. Make sure we're using... Which one is our level 1? This is our level 1 sword. Okay. It's not super pretty, but it's okay. Things have the potential to get a lot uglier if the Well, so I think the short version from my perspective, Abigail, is it would, and it probably means that there's a need to nerf Sadist as part of the adjustments. I hate that I have to... I really wanted to do one more stun down this line. But yeah, I mean, I think there would have to be, like, other compensations made. But I kind of feel like that's the price, the cost of doing business, because I don't think it's good having such complicated mechanisms in place that, like, everyone's like, well, I just never know how things are gonna work, you know? Like, that's not good for kind of like a healthy game. So, you know, if we can't think of a way to make Sadist work, then it might be the cost of doing business. So the idea that I had in the Discord, which I'm not saying that it's perfectly refined quite yet, but I like the idea. Should have contaminated them even though they were so low. I like the idea of contagion not lasting a number of turns, but instead lasting a number of spreads. So like if you had 3 contagion, it would propagate 3 times, and each time it would decrement that by 1, essentially. And the thing that would be really cool is then you could have perks that were on contagion running out, like a bloom effect type of thing, where maybe like if you get a contagion to propagate all the way to its end, some exciting or amazing or interesting thing happens. I think that could be really cool. And I think then maybe that nerf coupled with making Sadist global wouldn't make it as well. So rather than making it global, I think what I would probably do, and things are getting a little spicy over here. Let's see. The misty enemy is kind of a bummer. But yeah, I think it should just be the person who kills is the person who gets credit for spreading it. That, to me, that makes sense. Oh, you just had to not die, didn't you? I can't help but feel like we're just we're struggling a little bit with our 2 double swords. Doesn't feel like a great build. I think that's the way that I should phrase the thought that I am mulling over. Okay, at least it doesn't get inside this turn. If we had predictions enabled on this channel, a good prediction will be, will this temple survive tonight? I mean, if I have anything to say about it, it will definitely survive. But things are getting a little something, or things are bad over here. Is there a hole right here? There is a hole right there. That's not extremely good. I'm gonna try to get over there, which may be a bit of a fool's errand, but that's a huge disappointment. You weren't the one that had leap over? How did that happen? How are you not the one that has leap over? If anyone was going to have leap over. Oh wait, that's not the guy who... I went to all this trouble of getting you here, and you needed to get here. Damn. Okay. Body block there. Then... There's a valiant effort. We'll move you back this way. We've completely abandoned this side, making the likelihood that the temple survives pretty low. Oh, and you're in the way. Is there any way? Nope, you're just super in the way. Damn blockers. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's better as a support weapon. That's a possibility. Wait, why can't I maneuver over? Oh, because you're a blocker. All right, so we need... We need someone else to come in to take out the blocker. Because we need to free up our sword person. 1, 2, 3. The blockers are just really in the way. So the thing that I'm thinking about right now is I'm thinking about the bats. Because if the bats get inside, things are going to get a lot more awkward than they already are. Which is saying a lot because they're already quite awkward. I ran out of AP. Because I used a 2-action ability! Damn it, I was thinking that I had 2 actions left. I need... to body block there, then... There's no way we're getting over this. So this bat's getting inside, which sucks. Because that means someone's gonna have to go in chasing it, which I don't want. Don't want to have to do. pay no attention to the 1 hit point remainder. I thought I picked up Leapfrog. Ugh. The blockers are vicious today. Every time I want to get someone, I'm just like, of course there's a blocker there. Alright, so let's see. So you... Yep, and now your turn is wasted now, which feels a little sad. And then I think we're better off finishing off these ones by the large breach than anything else. So I'm just gonna focus on them. And then yeah, you we could sprint with you and get back out, couldn't we? That would have been the better way to get out. We didn't need to sprint. That was unnecessary. All right. But look at that. I don't even think did the temple even take a hit? I think the temple may have full hit points. Whew. All right. Everybody hits level 6. All right. So let's see. Let's double check the temple's HP. No, it did indeed take some hits. All right. So let's see. I think we want to do a mix-up this time. This is also feeling like a time where we probably want to think about the inn. It's a little early, but I don't know if I can... I don't know if I have anyone that I'm super thrilled about soloing with. Interesting. All right, Uthrid, yeah, I want... Your crits are important to me. Big momentum is going to be nice as well. All right, you are a blood mage now. You pick up Sanguine Fuel for 9% damage increase. It's not unbelievable, but it's pretty good. The damage or the movement? What's your momentum at right now? 8%? So we can think of this basically like over the course of a turn one time. I think we want just straight damage right now. We'll take a bit more momentum. And then our Sadist. A little more stun chance seems pretty good. She needs some sustain on the mana front. For sure. I'll take the base damage. All right, so that's level ups. Let me get the walls repaired. Seal up the giant gap that we have here. All right, we're definitely going to take 1 for resources then. Now, with 314 gold, I think it is reasonable for us to look at an inn. And I think I'm going to put it here. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Maybe I want to go one further out. Like that. Kind of an awkward spot, but... Alright, now, let's see. Mercenary, Lucky, and Brute. With Assassination and Debuff? Yeah, we'll take Zaniel. They look like a great hero, so... Do another one of those and recruit them. Let's see. Inertia is nice. Contagion, Mark. I think I want to go for another Sadist. We got 4 for 4 on Boom. That's boomingly good business. I don't think Crit Master is very good, but I kind of feel like First Blood is pretty good. And we can go for like a crit. We're going to go for like a crit Opportunist. Blessing if we go Sadist. Yeah, maybe Mana Collector. Maybe we go that, then we skip the crit. And we go Avid Learner. Yeah, this looks reasonable. I don't think Blood Mage is going to be that impactful in this run because we don't have any like super good to gets. I mean, they do have Blood Mage Vampire, but I'm not sure. I think Sadist is going to end up becoming stronger for us because we have more flexibility. What would we drop? Because the thing is, what would we drop to pick up Vampirism and Blood Mage? We could drop Mark and Proc Shot, but that doesn't feel great. I think this is a pretty solid ranged. Like this is like Scepter Pistol territory, and I think it looks pretty decent. We can pick up some stun. That's always good for business. Big Opportunism bump is nice. 2 skill range is nice. More Opportunism. We'll get plenty of Opportunism from Sadism. Exactly, Abigail. I'm trying to figure. I think we may swap out the offhand and only go 1 sword and do like half Blood Mage type of thing. It's going to be a little weird though. You can take an accuracy, that's fine. Okay, that wasn't terrible. Okay. Second Sadist. So I think it's better for our Sadists to be on opposite sides rather than on the same side. Now, I think I'm going to do more gold here to try and see if I can swap some things around. That's a nice pistol. I think I'm going to go for some mediocre weapons so that I can afford a couple of them. Like, I like this pistol for sure, but we'll find more pistols. 62. Because here's what I want to do. I want our Blood Mage to start casting lots of stuns. Even if they're low percentage stuns. So I think that they are going to go... We're going to lose this. So we can give that to someone else. And then I think I'm going to pick up a Scepter. and give a scepter here. And then if we sold this pistol, how much money would we have? We'd have 46. 46 could buy us this offhand. 46 could buy us at least a level 1 steel pistol. So we'll do that. Okay. And then we have a little bit more, so we can at least do that. And then there's this really awkward, like, single spot here that I'm just going to fill in with a barricade. Brilliant. Now, everybody has health. We are still struggling on mana. Do I want Merrill and Uthrid on the same side? Maybe we get... Here's what we do. We put Uthrid down here. We put Merrill up here. Warp gates would have been a reasonable plan. But let's... I guess we're going with this. And then we don't... Nobody needs this, right? Yeah, nobody needs this. Okay. Alright, we're a little behind on economy. But at least having 2 on each side, I think, is good for business. And I'm going to move everybody back to the walls. All right, night number 6. Here we go. Accursed. Great. Well, so much for my mana. Grumble. Oh yeah, so now I put both the opportunists on the same side, didn't I? I wanted Klaus to be up here. Oh well. You can't... You don't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, nothing happens still, but... There we go. So now this doesn't benefit from bodybuilders, so we're gonna see if it's just entirely too weak. But the thinking is that I can drop stuns with Klaus, and in the future, we could use Contagion for reasons. But for now, I think we're just proccing Sadist as best we can. Yeah, we're pretty far behind, but I think we'll probably be able to... Oh my god, it's so many Accursed. I hate that they can still steal mana when they're in that situation, when they've been fully wounded. I feel like they should be limited in what they can do. All right, so let's see. So I will move you out of the way. I think we're gonna start out with... Oh, you don't have a scepter. Interesting. A little sad we didn't get that guy sorted, but it's true. They cannot take AP when badly wounded. What I'm really sad about right now, if I am to talk out loud about it, is Zaniel not having a scepter is really feeling bad. that one stings a little. Oh, we're already out. That went quick. I say we have pretty high crit, so I need to take a leap occasionally on those ones. If I can take out that hopper, I think that's probably our best outcome. That was a lot of damage. It's really hard. Trying to take advantage of the stuns is really a little challenging. How is this doing so little damage? But oh yeah, because we're rocking a bunch of kindled and a bunch of hoppers. This is resistance central is what this is. We have some sheer powers, yes. It's a sea of green out here. Go this way. All right, you almost went that way. All right, well, that's that. And then over here... Could have done some good things with Contagion Opportunism there and kind of duffed it. We did okay there, though. Wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but we got 17% opportunism and some there. It's okay. It's not great. I do think our blood mage. I think blood mages are a complete waste on this map. It's all we have going, Austin. We have nothing but momentum. We only have momentum weapons available in the shop, and only the one-handed ones. So this is scepter, sword, pistol, and it's proving a little difficult on the wave clear side of things. Not that should come as a surprise to anyone, but do that. This hero's crit is right in that sweet spot where it's like not reliable enough that I'm like willing to trust it, but I'm also wasting a ton if I don't. It's a great place to be. Oops, one too many there. Okay, we tried. Yeah, we got some time before Boom arrives on the scene too, which is going to be unfortunate. I think we just slap down this one here and yeah, and see where stuff lands. Oops, I think we need. I'll spend my other contagion here to just get some more sadism going. Not having contagion on this guy is a bit of a bummer, but how long do I have to bounce back and forth before I can get this guy killed? All right. The answer was that many times. Now, unfortunately, these kindled are a little tricksy. All right, I guess we still have a decent amount of damage on them, so it's not terrible. Do abilities that move you add momentum buff to the next attack, such as grappling shot from the pistol? Yes, they do, Austin. There is. I don't think we have any here, but there is a specific tag. Like if we see a warp crystal, you'll see a specific tag that says no momentum. And if you see something that says no momentum, it does not add to momentum. But there's some very powerful things that you can do with like Power Staff, as an example, can be fantastic because you can get a ton of movement out of it. So yeah, it's definitely a strat. Oh my goodness. My kingdom for just like some bulkies. Well, let's see. We got. So let's see. Now, what are we doing over here? I think we slapped down to contaminate. That was a bad place. That wasn't a great place for it, but yeah, we only ended up getting one propagatable stun. Now that might. Oh, we ran out of AP before we got any further. Yes, Abigail is saying what I was saying, but in a more complete way. So thank you, Abigail, for covering me on that one. Gonna move kind of over here just to protect ourselves a little bit. Let's see, I guess I'm gonna tuck myself into this little corner here and just boop that guy, I guess. We knew that we didn't get a lot of wave clear from momentum weapons, but there's legit some challenge that comes with that. What do we see? Yeah, it's really hard getting Sadist going at this point. So this is where we want to hang out. This hopper is on some type of something, that's for sure. No more mana. No more mana. We're gonna start with that. The breakpoints. The game has done such a good job of keeping our breakpoints in the sad zone. That was a terrible targeting selection there. Game wants me to reconsider my opinions on reliability. I will never yield. I will never yield. You can grip my curmudgeonly hatred of reliability from my cold, dead hands. Absolutely worth taking slightly more damage this turn. Famous last words. Nah, still didn't get through the armor. I hate how dependent we are on walls. Yeah, Austin, we aren't quite there yet. That is my general philosophy, though. I think you summed it up nicely. How? This is doing 2 to 4 damage, and this guy... Wait. This guy has 3 hit points, and we are doing 1 to 2 damage with 2 to 4 crit. So on a crit, it would be a 50-50 to kill this guy. I am in love with this situation. Truly a blessed day. I shouldn't have put it on this guy because we have a hard time killing him, but... Yep, 99% resistance on that Kindle. Well played, Senor Kindle. That was in error. I would have liked to have gotten... I should have killed this guy. So that this guy would be unable to do the runaround, but I did not, so what are you gonna do? Ah, you are done with your turn. Oh, relentless. They're going after my temple again. Oh, YouTube ate your previous message. Hold on, Doppel, let me see. What did you say? That happens sometimes with YouTube, unfortunately. That is the curse of YouTube at the moment. Is that sometimes it does get hangry, and it chomps a message or two. Yeah, I think that is why Illustrious stopped hanging out on the YouTube side. If I had to guess. Okay, well, we're still kicking. Temple survived. Oh, 2,000% Abigail. It seems almost a guarantee. I can't imagine not. I feel like it would honestly be a disservice to not boom ourselves into a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. So we gotta do a lot of things. So, okay, we're getting exactly the same wave pattern as last time. So let's see. I think I want to go for gear this time. I should probably upgrade the mana restoration that we're getting there, but Uthrid getting an action point is fantastic. Uthrid's not a stunner, so the propagation bounces feels a little not like what we're looking for. Blue momentum feels really good. Gosh, is Crit Master even worth it? That's this may be a floating pick. I don't think we're gonna take that. Action point there feels pretty good. Skill range feels pretty good. We need some higher level stuff. Like, we don't have a great way to spend health, so I don't know that Vivified is all that amazing. So we're gonna go organic armor first. Relentless has been decent. In the absence of inertia, Relentless has been decent. Let's see. I do think just more damage is good. I will roll this one. More momentum. If we can find more momentum on heroes, that's probably good for us. That's a good call in Lustrous. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go... like so. And then let's... don't know if I want to spend on that yet. Gonna leave the corpses down this time, I think. Does anyone need a heal? Okay, there's a tiny heal required there. But let's get some good gear. Let's get stronger. That makes us stronger. The elven boots are a surprisingly good take for not looking that pretty. 6% momentum, dodge, and crit. That's a good set of rolls. I think a better sword is in the cards. 13 and opportunism. Okay. Oh. I think our blood mage needs another action point. I like the cape, but that's just good for business. Okay, well, so the game is bringing the gear for us, that's for sure. I also like the scale armor, but I really like that offhand scepter. 6% damage, reliability, accuracy. That's a pretty nice chest piece. So I literally couldn't spend my rerolls. There was too much good gear there. That's I'm not complaining. To be clear. That was an insane bunch of gear. Reliability, we're eating good tonight. So let's see. This has crit power, damage. Put that there. Then Zaniel, I'm not convinced on that front. Who did we take? We took stunning on you. So let's put that there. We'll put this here. Uthrid can take that. You can take that. Uthrid can take this, and then that can replace that. Then we have this insane pistol, which I'll give to Merrill, I think. Actually, how much raw crit is that? That is a lot of raw crit. I said I wanted to get Uthrid feeling a little more themselves. I am gonna ditch this. I mean, we need a way to spend mana on our blood mage to make blood maging even useful. Maybe we try this. I think we go for this over that, though. Even though skill range is nice. This is like made for our run. So, okay, so I like a lot of things here. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like this scepter for our blood mage. I know I said I wasn't gonna go scepter, but like 2 skill range, pretty good. I like this a lot, and I don't think we're gonna get to this other scepter, but it was really good as well. This has been a decent glow up for basically everybody. This is nice, but it's not essential. Damage accuracy, you lose a move off of it. A profound inspiration crystal, there's something to be said about it. But maybe just a couple scrolls of teleportation to give us a little more flexibility. I kind of think I put them both. Yeah, no, I would put them both there if we were rocking sword. But we're going to have an opportunist on each side, so let's put you here. We do have mana problems, but I think like, momentum heroes are notoriously low on mana consumption. And I know what we have done so far does not... It does not make it appear that way, but... Okay, so Zaniel's going to come down here. Meryl's going to go up here. Then which of them do we think is stronger? I think Uthrid is pretty strong. I'm going to put him with Zaniel. Put Klaus down here. It's true. The 8% mana, the 8% damage down just feels really punishing. That's the reason that I didn't buy it initially. Like, our damage is not that high on anyone. Like, we could technically drop this, give Meryl this so that she can kind of free cast and put that there. All right, we'll try that, but I'm a little worried that Meryl's... We've been having trouble with breakpoints, and this is just kind of like fueling that fire potentially. But we'll go for it. All right.